So I welcome all the members for the last closing session on design thinking. In today's segment, we are going to discuss about the final product development in design thinking concept. Previously, we had three different topics under the same domain, the design thinking concept. In connection to that, today we are going to see about the importance of final product development process in design thinking. So these are our session objectives for today's seminar. The main primary aim is to develop right product for the right customers. So developing a product is not simply like converting into a market sales. It is not like that. So we need to integrate the human-centered approach in the product design with the innovative business strategy through continuous learning and iteration. Generating multiple number of diversified creative solutions, out of which developing a most tangible, measurable prototype that can able to directly address the basic requirements of the consumer needs, which mainly focus on the comfort and usefulness of the product. So with these few basic objectives, we will get into the session directly. So as I mentioned earlier, so it is well-known fact that design thinking is an iterative process followed by a product innovation, which mainly focus on the basic need of the consumer, that is design empathy, followed by concept ideation and implementation. So these are the different stages in design thinking concept. Now here in this presentation, let us see how design thinking concept applies to particularly new product development by directly focusing towards the innovation that maximize the growth in product sales and profit. Let us brief out in further consecutive slides. So by undergoing iterative process in design thinking, so we can able to encourage cross-functional design team in order to question the various assumptions related to the fundamental principle as well as the concept of the product design by directly focusing on the user experience. At the same time, we can deeply analyze and understand what exactly the problems faced by the customer in the past. And we can take that as a information or valuable input for solving the complex problem in order to provide the best solution through the process innovation. So design thinking is not a way of looking at only the process innovation. We can find a better subset or intersection between the human value as well as technical capability and the commercial viability. So using the human potential, the knowledge, how we can able to develop an innovative product solution by using the latest technology, and at the same time what are the various the commercial medium or a platform in order to move the product quickly to the market in customer hand. We now see what are the different stages in the final product development in connection to the design thinking concept. The first one is understanding the basic user needs. The next, getting the feedback through user experience and try to ideate the concept stage by providing a feasible proposed solution, then developing the prototype for the given proposed solution, then allowing the prototype for further testing and analysis, gathering the feedback from the customer, and we can further validate the prototype for further change or enhancement. If the condition is not satisfied, then further we need to reiterate the model again and again till we attain the best solution, and that is going to be our final endpoint. So these are the different the stages of new product development under the design thinking concept. What are the key aspects of final product development? Mainly, it involves prototyping and testing. So through prototype, we can able to gain lot of information with help of the customer suggestion or feedback. Based on that, we can able to validate whether the prototype can be directly converted into a final product or not. So from that, we can able to study its efficiency and effectiveness. Then using the test results, if there is any possibility to change the model of the prototype, we can refine the core problem by going back to the earlier stages if there is a requirement. So constantly focusing on the basic user needs and confirm whether the solution truly meet out the user needs or not. And here are some of the main strong point to be focused under the test phase for the new product development. First thing is observe the process and listen carefully while interacting with the user along with the prototype, and note down their verbal and non-verbal feedback while demonstrating the prototype in front of the consumer, and try to assess whether the solution meet out the user requirement or not, and how it is aligned with the organizational goal, the innovation concept of the product design, and decide whether the solution is ready enough or ready enough to meet the final objective. If not, go for redefining the problem statement by newly constructing the prototype through deeper user insight analysis. So by embracing this type of an iterative cycle, the design thinking confirms the final product development is not only functional purpose, it is something specially made for customer genuinity, and that would lead to have greater satisfaction and market success for every organization. So finally, I conclude today's the seminar presentation. So the final product development in design thinking concept mainly focus on the prototype testing phase. In this phase, the prototypes were validated with reference to the real user needs by gathering feedback, and that is one of the most crucial step in design thinking concept. Through the feedback, we can able to find out whether the solution is most desirable or not, and we can make this as a continuous cycle in order to create a truly user-centric successful product in future. So with this information, I close the design thinking lecture series. So I thank all the members. Thank you all. I will catch you up with another interesting topic in future. Once again, I thank all the members, especially students, faculty members, and industry professionals. Thank you all.